Hey guys, it's Liz. I realized something very silly about what I've been doing. I keep talking about Northern Lion, but I haven't actually been watching his videos as of late, and that actually put me back a lot because he is someone who very much just gets into the vibe of his videos, and that's what I want to do. I want to create videos that are just very chill, very relaxed, and he is the master of just speaking for a long time, and I respect that. It's because he has done them so much that he doesn't have to think about it. And I still have to think about what I'm doing here because, the whole point is that I'm not familiar with the content that I'm actually making. Hopefully with this video, I will be able to create good content. I have to be easy on myself because I can't actually focus on just drawing or just talking. I have to focus on both, and that's not something that I'm familiar with yet. And that's a skill. That's a skill that I have to develop. All I gotta do is vibe. So let's see what Lady Gaga Chromatica look I can throw together based off memory. This is very silly. I paused to make myself some food, and I made myself an iced coffee with peppermint vodka and almond milk, and it just tastes like I don't know how to have fun. Something that I have noticed is that when I'm not on a roll talking, I'm usually drawing something very boring, like I'm just coloring a massive area or struggling with the same line over and over again. So that's something that's really helping me edit, is that most of the things I'm editing out were boring anyway. It's not like I'm losing good footage. What are you guys doing with all your extra free time now if you are a non-essential worker? Are you developing hobbies? Are you becoming good cooks? Are you watching YouTube? Like, are you becoming fans of YouTubers that you previously did not know? All of the YouTubers that I'm a fan of have obviously changed their itineraries a little bit because a lot of them live in places like California where it's really bad right now. And I'm just sort of living in the middle of nowhere, so it's weird that my life doesn't feel super different, even though I know with my smart brain that things are bad. One thing that taught me how to carry the conversation a little bit better is the time that I had at Tinder, because a lot of people who rely on dating apps to meet people are usually pretty boring. No offense to people who have. Obviously, I've used a dating app, so I'm not like judging. But that is something that I've noticed, is that people rely on apps to find their soulmate or whatever. And I'm just over here like, hi, what do you do? Do you have a hobby? And they don't. Right now, I'm working on building up to having sort of a backlog of videos. Like, if I could have several videos recorded and then day of, I just edit down the one that I'm about to post, that would be super awesome. There are several that I'm really excited to make, and I hope that you stick around to watch what I have for you because I really love making these videos. Have your eating habits changed since quarantine? I'm trying to cook from home a lot more. I very rarely eat out now, and I hope that once this all gets quote-unquote back to normal, that'll be a habit that I continue. Because I really don't feel good about going out to restaurants. I've worked in a restaurant before, and all I felt for customers was disdain. And we're gonna do the classic whoops, because that's what MERMAY is about, is being swoopy and whoopy. I keep getting anxious about not talking, but then I have so much content left over because I'm trying to make this into one 15-minute video. But if I just say one interesting thing for each section, then I normally have enough to make my 15 minutes. This is actually a pretty good composition. Yeah, why not? Yeah, why not? Yeah, let's go with this. I'll just do like a whole bunch of whoops, and then we'll call it. Everything you see in these videos is a highlight reel. I'm not actually stream of consciousnessing. This is kind of awesome. Do you have any positive habits that you have formed because of the pandemic? I get up earlier for work now. There was a little stint where, I know I keep talking about work, but there was a little stint where they kept cutting me short. So if they cut me short, I decided I was going to start coming in a little early and let that time kind of build up. Because there's actually not a lot of accountability at my job right now. Turns out when you only use pretty colors, all you can do is make pretty pictures. I'm normally pretty funny with, like, other people around. Even people I don't like, actually. Something very strange happened just now. It wouldn't let me edit this top layer, and I still don't know what that means exactly. This one was actually very fun, this piece. I'm having a lot of fun playing with this one. I would like to know what you guys were excited for 2020. Like what projects your favorite musicians were releasing and stuff like that got canceled. These eyes are going to take a lot of concentration. Hold on. I really don't want to change any of the line art. I really like how free it is. They're a little dead. It's okay. Should I edit this line art? I really don't want to ruin it. Oh. Oh, I don't like that at all. The ear is awfully small, but I don't care. Oh, what if she's like looking directly at you? Is that terrifying? Is that terrifying? Hold on. She's not like looking at you, but you definitely can't look away. Her face is just a little janky. It's just a little janky. And I will take it, honestly. Time for shading. Time to shade her body. This is gonna be fun. She won't look like a pickle this time. I honest to God hate shading hands so much. So I don't think there is a fun way to do this. It's just me doing the damn thing. I can't be the only person that does a better job at being recorded when you're talking to friends, because suddenly you're so much funnier. You have someone to bounce off of, and it's really hard when that person is you. And I talk to myself in the car all the time, so I don't know why all of those topics sort of flee the second I start recording, because suddenly I'm performing, and it's different. Her hand is absolutely massive. I wonder if I can shrink that a little bit. Oh, that's way better. I just have to fix everything around it. That's more normal, yeah. I hate movies with divorced parents where they get together in the end. I don't know, that's just a personal thing. It feels like a really overplayed trope, first of all. Second of all, it's not, like, realistic in a way that's productive. Sometimes your parents are just divorced, bro. And it's, like, fine. It's, like, probably healthier that they're not together. Sometimes I like movies where the less fun thing happens. That doesn't make me boring. Where sometimes not everything is okay in the end. You just need enough problems solved to end the story. You do not always need everyone to be together in the end. I'd almost rather they don't. I'm not one of those people that needs all the characters to die, because I also think that's a cheap way of ending a relationship, is to kill them. It's just cheap. Just say how you feel, like an adult, and then end the movie. I guess in order to create entertaining videos, I can just chime in with weird shit. I'm kind of struggling, not gonna lie. I'm sturgling and hurgling. She doesn't have to glisten, I'm just saying that she's, like, just coming out of the water. Well, I guess if she's covered in bright light, it's okay for a lot of areas to be very bright. God, there is no life. She really is a fish person, isn't she? 'Cause there's no life there. I kind of love it. I'm a little confused as to how I'm supposed to be shading this, because even with a light source, it still looks strange. I'm gonna do what I was planning on doing with this and blending it in. And then another layer of this, and then another layer going back. I'm not sure if it's doing what I need it to. It kind of looks stripey. I didn't want stripey. I'm gonna figure out how I want this area to be shaded, and then I'll get back to you. I just realized how freaking wild this tail and the shading looks on the recording, because the shades of pink look totally different. Because on my screen it's more of a fuchsia, and on the recording screen it looks more like a Princess Peach type of color. So that's fun. That's cool. And I really have no idea how to fix that. Is there any way to color balance that? Anyone actually aware? Or am I on my own with that as well? I have an idea with how I'm going to edit this video, because I think I'm just going to take out all of the boring stuff and only leave the weird shit that I say. And that will encourage me to just say weird shit that has nothing to do with the video. I'm not gonna lie, being able to erase like this is hitting different. Like, it's just gone now. I don't think fans of Harry Potter should be allowed to vote. What I like about MS Paint is right-clicking means that you are using a secondary color. That's helpful. When you right-click and you have to hold, or I can't tell if you do need to hold, it's strange. I don't like not being able to control my right clicks. It's still a little nebulous to me and I don't like it. I know the answer to this for most of you is every time I look in the mirror, but have you ever met one of God's mistakes personally? I think working on the same piece forever is giving me brain rot, and then I can't think of funny ha-has to share with people, and then it makes the content less interesting. I'm good enough with this that I can just add the background and call it quits. Whenever I edit this video, instead of cutting out everything that's silence and just hoping that makes 15 minutes, I'm gonna cut out everything that makes it sound like I'm not talking to a real person and hope that equals 10 minutes. So I'm gonna Marie Kondo the shit out of this video. Is this sky? Is this ocean? We will see. I guess I should have referenced how this looks in the Little Mermaid screen cap, because that's what this is based off of, like, clearly. But instead, I'm gonna wing it and you're gonna take what I give you. Wow, that actually adds a lot of depth, like, immediately. So we're gonna add some water and then foam. We're gonna take this white. It's legit kind of awesome. I want it to be lighter though. I accidentally did gray. Oops. This works. This is exactly kind of what I wanted. Is that all? Is that everything? I guess I can add water texture. I totally should have looked up a reference for this. You can totally see what I'm going for though, right? Nope. It's actually not bad. Does this look like clouds, bitch? It actually looks really childish. I'm gonna stop before I mess it up. Okay. And this is it. Thank you guys for watching. Like, comment, and subscribe. I will see you in the next video. Thank you for listening while I fall on my face and grow, as I am but a tiny YouTube toddler. Thanks so much. Bye-bye.